Remote reality, yeah, that's the key. Unlocking stories wild and free. With the host, side by side. Channel surfers, let's ride.
Welcome to Remote Reality. This is Lauren.
And this is Mama C.
And we are watching Big Brother Season 27, Episode 9. We are on week 3. Another nomination ceremony tonight. Another
and
HOH.
an HOH. And I am excited. I can't wait to see who is going to go and stir up some things.
Hopefully we don't have a bunch of pawns getting put up. Just fingers crossed. If we do, we're just going to have to start talking about more exciting things. I mean, even me sitting on the couch playing Minecraft today would probably be more exciting than Jimmy's nominations last week. Yeah, we could talk about your gardening.
I threw away my pumpkin I grew.
Oh,
It was
no.
rotting.
Well, when you come up next week, I do want some tomatoes if you have any.
They're gone.
Oh, well, all right. Well, with that, let's just go ahead and get right into Big Brother. Big Brother, Season 27, Episode 9. All right, so Big Brother needs to get out of here with the two old people on the block when they show Amy and Will.
I mean, really, I've got like 20 years on Will. Come on.
Amy's got 2 years on me, maybe one. Wow, I feel ancient. I mean, we have been watching this thing as long as dinosaurs have been around. Thanks, Big Brother. The two old people on the block. I guess Rachel's included in that group. So Jimmy was saying this was a hard week as HOH. What?
Oh, my gosh. I know, really. What?
Hard to put all those pawns up?
Yeah, making weenie moves and putting pawns up. Come on.
Man, what a tough week. But though it does look like it might be kind of tough for him because he did go behind Morgan and Mickey's backs, his triple threat alliance, and they're not happy with him.
Oh, and he knows they're not happy with him.
Mm-mm.
I don't know what he's going to do for damage control, but
They are
if
giving
he
him a cold
does,
shoulder. They're saying we didn't want Amy to leave. Maybe one of the dumbest HOHs I've ever seen.
and I don't think he's got the charisma he's got some charisma, but I don't think he has it to change those girls' minds about, getting him out or not trusting him.
He didn't want to make any enemies, and he made enemies out of his alliance. So probably a really dumb HOH. This one might come back to bite him. Like they told him, we've got a competition to get ready for. They're getting ready for the HOH. Now, Bill, he's had a vote of 13-0. It just goes to show they love old Pop Pop. I thought that was so cute because we call my dad Pop Pop.
Yeah, that was cute. And I just love how now Keanu knows Rachel's grab a life vest. He couldn't say it last
But he got
last
it wrong.
show.
He
I know.
totally took it in a whole different context. He said, we took a page out of Rachel's book, grab our life vest, and changed up the week. He told that to Adrian. No, floaters, grab a life vest. Floaters. Now, Adrian, he's not wanting to work with Keanu because Keanu, I guess, was trying to keep Amy in the house. I didn't think he was. Maybe they
I
met
think it
week
was on the
one.
last. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. And then speaking of that, I'm like looking at the have not room. I don't remember them telling us who the new people were in the have not room. So
I
I'm
don't
like,
either, but
okay, it looks like
it was
Rachel and Will and
Mhm.
Will. So.
Now, why are they all voting together? I do not understand why Rachel felt like she had to vote with the house. Is she trying to keep the fact that she was friends with Amy a secret? Is that a secret in the house right now?
That I don't know.
It just seems really stupid. I don't see the advantage to the game. And Lauren in the house, she's now side-eyeing Rachel thinking this girl threw her friend under the bus. It just makes no sense to me.
Well, and I think a lot of the players or the house guests realize a sympathy vote when they see it. And I don't think as close as she was with Amy, I don't think they would have minded.
I don't get it. What does that show? It just makes no sense to me.
But now she's trying to pull in Ava as her number two.
Bye,
yeah.
Ava. Yeah, Ava's wanting to work with her. I was like, bye, Ava. She goes, look, we might not have that old thing in common. I know. We might not have that being a mom thing in common, but I love you. And then Jimmy walks in. Perfect.
Right.
But I do love Ava Rachel thinks she could beat her in a final two, but I think Ava's very likable. I think she's got a really good social game. I don't think she'd beat Rachel in a final two, but it just depends who's winning the competition.
And we really haven't seen a diary with Ava with that. She might just be going, "Oh yeah, Rachel, I'll believe you."
True.
Well, we'll go. Well, you can take me to the final two, but as soon as I get a chance, I'm cutting you loose. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No, I don't either, but
I think she's a big old sweetheart.
She is.
Yeah, HOH competition. It's a lot up for grabs. It could go a lot of different ways depending on who wins this. So,
well, you're proud of me because I did not look at Morty's, and I have always done that in the past to see who won the HOH, who was put up for veto.
Spoiler-free channel surfer.
Yeah.
Spoiler-free.
I'm excited. I want to see who wins.
It's kind of fun watching it this way. We haven't watched it this way in probably over a decade. Always looking at the Mortys. So the HOH competition, Kelly says there's booths. I have no idea what they mean. Mama C said they're going to ask questions. Dum-dum. Well, we decided to play along.
Wait a minute. I didn't say dum-dum.
No,
just
I
going to make clear.
I improv that in. No, that's what it means. Also, you really liked Rachel's braid in her hair. You should do that to your hair.
No, my hair's not long like hers.
So we decided to play along. So Julia and Liz Nolan. I remember, I think Liz, didn't she date Austin, who became a wrestler on Big Brother? All right, we're going to have to get on the Googles and see if that was right.
Know.
They might have both played, but I remember the twins playing and swapping out. That was Adrian, and do you remember them?
I remember them, but that's not those girls.
No. But I think Liz was in the house. I think she dated Austin, and he is like in WWF. He's like wrestling. We will look it up. Anyway, so first true or false question. The twins get up there. They tell this true crime story. You have to follow along. I have ADHD. I'm not medicated tonight. I was not following along, girl. Great. But first question. The twins said they heard a big bang. Mama C said false, and I said false. Now, I said false because I didn't hear them say anything about hearing a bang. Mama C said false because she said she heard boom, and we were both right. It was false, but because of Mama C's reason. So, question 2. The twins said they ran through a dusty garage. Mama C said true. I said false. I didn't hear that either. And I was wrong. So Mama C has 2. I would have been out of the competition, but I kept playing. At this point, Ava said, I'm the only person who got it wrong. No, I got it wrong too, Ava. The third one, polka dotted underpants. Mama C said false. They were boxers. I said true. It was false because they were spotted. So Mama C, 3 for 3. Number 4, the street was closed was 5th Street. Julia said the street that was closed was 5th Street. Now, question 4. We are down to Mickey or Lauren for HOH. Mickey says false, and I said false. And Lauren on the show said true, and Mama C said true. And Lauren and Mama C win. So not me, the Lauren on the show. She wins the head of household. Kat is so excited. This will be interesting. I don't think they're going to be afraid to make moves.
Oh, and I just have to say, I love that Vince said, I do this better on the couch at home. And I'm thinking, yeah, well, so do I.
And Mama C sure as heck got 4 out of 4. I got one of them right.
Okay, so I'm looking, the second interview.
Maybe 2.
The girls said they looked right. And then they said, no, we looked left.
Left, right.
But, okay,
That's right.
But when they looked, they were really looking right when they said they looked left.
Oh, I didn't notice.
But look, I know, because you weren't able to
I didn't
do
have
this.
my fingers thrown up. I did notice that Liz and Julia were on different sides of the camera.
Yeah, I didn't know who Liz was and who Julia was. I didn't pay any attention to that. So I'm glad they didn't ask that question.
I didn't pay attention to half the stuff they talked about. I did know that there were 45 polka dots or spots on his boxers for his 54th birthday, and that there was a ninja with a sword that jumped out, which made me think of the Gerudo ninja.
Oh, come on. No.
I called it early. So I wonder what happened with Lauren and Mickey, because week 1, they seem to be on good terms. In fact, I thought maybe if they came in with a secret person, maybe it was them, because they were talking about who the imposter might be. They are both in event planning, wedding planning, and event planning. But all of a sudden, Mickey is telling Ava, Mickey is telling, anyone who will listen, that Lauren doesn't have a mind of her own.
Well, I think, Mickey said it. Catherine said something to Ashley about staying in the shower. And then Ashley went and confronted Catherine about it.
Right.
Well, Catherine and Lauren are together, are close. They appear close, and the house knows it. And Mickey has already said that
she thinks that Catherine's going to make the nom.
That Ashley and her are close, and that Catherine will tell Lauren to go after Ashley.
Gotcha. Now, Vince has a final 2 with Lauren since day 9. Doesn't he also have a final 2 with Kelly?
Oh, yeah.
He's got
a final 2 with all the pawns, and he's just got a final 2 with all the pawns.
Safe here. Lauren is thinking Keanu and Kelly. The house kind of wants that, but who will the third be? Jimmy has that conversation with Vince and Lauren, where she says Keanu and Kelly. So he's trying to get on Mickey's good side by saying, don't worry, you guys aren't the target. This seems pretty stupid, though, because she hasn't said a third person, at least not what the editing is showing us. And is she going to know that you're having conversations with the HOA behind her back?
Well, you also have to remember, Lauren didn't pull out those names when she was talking to Vince. She only said those 2 names when Jimmy walked in, and she knew that Keanu was Jimmy's target. And of course, like I said, Kelly said, I'm going to put me up in that first, head of household or first nomination. I'm like, well, she's going to go up every nomination now, because people are going to say, she don't care.
Well, maybe that's why Vince has made a different final 2. Because Kelly just keeps nominating herself for the block.
Right.
Now, Rachel is crying and saying she's not good at this Big Brother. She used to win everything. And the new Big Brother, you can't piss people off. I guess that explains her voting with the house. But she's thinking maybe I need to pull old Rachel back out and go balls to the walls. Yeah. Please. We want to see some good Big Brother, not this.
She's already she's already pulled some drama in the house. Like when she was talking to Keanu and said, I'm the queen and I'm going to take your head or whatever.
You'll be beheaded. Come after the queen, you'll be beheaded.
That wasn't really nice and sweet. She's had her moments. But the other thing
I
is,
agree. Older Big Brother was better.
But
I'd like to see some of that.
Look, you have to remember, Rachel, you're old. You're one of the old timers.
You're one of us.
So you're not as quick. You're not as quick on the HOH competition.
Come on, spit it out, Mama C.
I'm sorry.
Not as quick on the what's that word?
Well, I haven't said HOA like you've had twice already tonight.
Well, I've done it twice tonight.
I think so.
You did it once last week.
Okay.
You know what? It's fine. HOAs, HOHs, same thing. So this old lady, Rachel, she's teaching yoga. And Ashley goes, my body doesn't bend this way. Mine doesn't either. I'm surprised Rachel is moving so well.
Well, she probably does it a lot. So
I'm Ashley. She lays down and says, I need a drink. Although I wouldn't go take the shower for 2 hours after being outside. Maybe today. It was hot today. I just stayed inside. It was like 107 degrees here in Charleston. The humidity is at about 70. Pretty much a sauna. I've been sitting in front of fans. So we have to do a mic test because Mama C and I are both in front of a fan right now. I've got one overhead. I've got one off to the side. So hopefully you guys aren't hearing the fans, channel surfers. But let's go to the pizza pie. I've never called it a pie. Have you?
Well, I haven't either, but I've heard them. I mean, we lived up in New Jersey for a while and Pennsylvania when you were young. And
Jake's
they
age.
would call them and they would call them pies, but
That
pizza.
didn't stick with me. I still call soda. I still say you guys, but I didn't catch on to the pie. I know what a hoagie is. I don't call it a hoagie anyway. When I think of a pizza pie, for some reason I think Chicago, and maybe that's because it's like in a deep dish. It's more in a pie crust. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what Jake wanted for breakfast this morning. Pepperoni pie.
Pie.
And then he
pie
wanted that
or pizza.
pizza. And then he wanted that for dinner also, even though I had made Philly cheesesteaks. Yeah. He let Teddy and Lola eat it and then asked if he could have pizza. No. He had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I said, we're having sandwiches tonight. Anyway, Ava calls it a pie. And she's surprised that Vince doesn't because she goes, I see the mustache. I know you're Italian. He's Mario.
He's Mario, right.
Mario. But he's a West Coast Italian. Now, Lauren is in the HOH room. And people keep coming up. And there's certain people she doesn't really want to talk to. And she's got a strategy.
Staring at the TV. And I'm like, you're not even looking them in the eye. How are you expected to have them trust you? And then Mickey comes in while Ashley is talking to her and she's staring at the TV. And she's like, I want to go in and talk and look her in the face. I'm like, well, good luck with that.
Well, if she doesn't look, you're probably going up.
Well, I think Lauren did much better when Mickey came in.
Now, Keanu said, look, my plans are to go after Rachel, Demi, and Ashley. I am not a threat to you. And Mickey goes in and says, I trust you. Play your own game. This is your HOH. And then she says, if I were you, I would do what Jimmy did last week.
Yeah.
Play your own game, but let me tell you how to play it.
Well, it doesn't matter because if she doesn't like the nominations, she is going to swoop right in and do that interrogation, HOH interrogation.
That would be exciting. And I don't know how Lauren would hold up to asking questions of the house guest. I don't know that she would catch on.
It would be, to be honest, it would be a whole lot more fun if it was somebody like Jimmy who is arrogant and then gets the HOH snatched from him. Not that I don't necessarily just mean him. It could be anybody. It could, I don't know, be anybody. But Lauren is just so
could be
quiet.
Anybody but Jimmy. If it was Jimmy or Rachel
or Keanu or,
a Spitfire. Somebody that's got a little bit of
Spitfire.
There it is. So I guess by the new way of playing Big Brother, they mean not playing at all, just trying to make everybody happy.
Oh my gosh, I have never seen a bunch of weenie plays in my entire life.
Okay, so I did go and look for a weenie whistle on Amazon. I could not find one.
Really?
I was definitely about to get us weenie whistles. Cannot find them. Lauren, she's crying by the end of this segment saying that she needs help because she can't figure out who to put up. She goes to Adrian. Adrian's not rolling over.
Oh, this is the thing. I thought she wanted help making a decision. No, she wants help by them saying, well, you could use me as a pawn. So boring. Come on. We need somebody with
the dang game. Playing the game isn't sitting there seeing who will agree to be a pawn, and nobody is agreeing to it. You've got Will who's going, no, I'm not playing that game. I'm not going to sit here and be the low person in this group, in this popularity contest week after week, and just keep going on the block. You're not playing that. And then he goes into diary room. He goes, you've got two people that won HOH. You've got Rachel who's won the show, and you've got someone that won $10,000 and you're going to put the old guy with a bad backup. Okay.
You know what? And this is the thing. Oh, well, if I have two pawns and Keanu, Keanu's going to go. No, he could win the blockbuster. He could win a veto.
You need to put up a strong player. You need to put up Zach. You need to put up
Jimmy.
Adrian. You need to put up comp beasts against each other. Lauren, I do not trust you to play this game by yourself. I do not trust your decisions like Mickey does. You need to play the game.
Rachel didn't even know she said, who's Lauren? I don't know who she is because she's so quiet. She's a floater. She is Rachel's floater. Honey, you better put Rachel up if you don't want to be in Rachel's bad side.
We haven't even seen Zach making nice with her recently. He's got his arms around Morgan half the time. We don't even see him having a conversation with Lauren this week. I don't know. Another wasted HOA, I feel, is going to be in the works.
That was 3 HOA. I can't even. I mean, there's really nothing to say. We've said it all.
Keanu, Kelly, and Will.
Yeah.
And all Lauren says for her nominations is, I love you all and best of luck with veto.
Okay. Because I have nothing to say about these nominations because we've already rehashed it, I do want to mention that I think Riley needs to grow his mustache into a Fu Manchu. I think it would be a lot better.
To like honor Hulk Hogan?
Oh, no, I didn't even think about that, but I just think it would look better as a Fu Manchu. But
I think we just need to shave it off. Just all the way off. Get rid of it. All right. So Big Brother, another exciting summer. I just hope some drama happens during this veto comp. Will is gunning for it. Will might actually be stirring up the most drama here because Kelly and Keanu are just like, whatever, they're going to put me up, whatever, put me up, do it every week. Will's not having this. And I want to see Will get angry, get out there and take this whole house down. So that's it. We didn't see anything from Zach. We barely saw anything from Kat, who Lauren is close with. I'm just surprised we didn't see anything from Zach this week. Maybe his crush is gone because she's
they were going to
just a bump on a log.
They were just going to play it low so they didn't put a target on their back. So maybe that's what they're doing.
Well, they're not playing it at all if the cameras aren't showing it to us.
Well, we're not watching.
Again, we're unspoiled. We're not
That's
sure.
right.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in, Channel Surfers. We will be back tomorrow, D and I, with 90 Day Hunt for Love. Wednesday, Mama C and I will be back for the Power of Veto, and we are unspoiled. So not going to know what happens until then. But we're pulling for Team Will. You guys might already know who won it, but we don't. And then on Thursday, we've got another live eviction. Another pawn is going home. Who will it be this week? I don't know. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Don't delay.